So yeah, we're still good. What kind of Aussie is that? Yes, guys, I have my own time zone, okay? I am my own time, okay? It's not Aussie nonsense.
They belong to Dr. Nefarious. Hurry up, sir. Use your helipad. You're on their way, sir. You have to move. Clank is an inbound substation. Sir, up here, quickly. Right outside the door.
Fuck off, game.
Breach detected in Sector 6. Dispatching time clearance.
Eat my ass, game. Who's being a sussy baka for being wasting our time with our cracks? Streamer, you may be able to get sub 1 hour rift apart if you use my time zone. Yes, that is how it works. Yes.
Where the heck are we?
Marooned on a hostile alien planet.
I'm gonna submit a 1 second run to the leaderboards. No one can stop me.
Nature itself.
Guys, it's free. Just don't mess up. It's free. That's how you do it, streamer. That's how you get the sub 1 Ussie. You just don't mess up, and then you'll get it. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, I didn't mess up. So I got it.
Okay, Slight Bobby. I'm not so good with swimming.
Just wait here. I'll find you another way across.
Oh, what's the plan anyway?
Well, where there are bridges, there are
Start a run during daylight saving. Oh god, why are we being some like school Ussies right now? What is happening?
You're gonna make a great sidekick. Look at this beautiful native traffic.
Whoa! Quark.
Oh, I got that weird momentum thing. That's kind of cool.
Rumble, you stupid dog! Help! Their parents are here!
Help, their parents are here. Keep the change.
Take this, evil doer!
God damn, he didn't say it.
With
His enemies vanquished. Captain Quark, fuck. That's the wrong line. Part of it was right. I forget when the realizing line is. I can't get on this fucker's head, like, ever.
This door is ajar.
Oh, brother.
Help! Help! Please!
You got it.
Wait, they actually use daylight savings for Strat and Odyssey? That's actually kind of cool. I know for, like, Pokemon runs, they use, like, the time a lot. Because there's certain stuff that, like, you can only catch at, like, certain times. Or like, in the case of some games, some trainers won't fight you unless it's a certain time of day, or give you certain items if it isn't a certain time of day. So you can, like, use the clock, like, on the Switch, to just, like, change the time to whatever you want it to be.
I still haven't felt Dad, somebody!
So even if you get that first try, you still have to wait, because those are going to go away. You pretty much get like 2 or 3 tries at that to make first cycle. It's just that if you get it second or third try, you have to like jump right away pretty much. So you don't get to like set it up at all. Oh, there's a moon that takes 20 minutes to grow, but if you start throwing where daylight saving times will hit after planting the seed. Oh, that's actually smart.
We'll be back soon. Come. We have to get into the village.
So, what are these things?
Mutated viruses from the Corthos sector. We haven't seen them on this planet in years. Something must have happened to the Zoni. Alpheus, open the door.
Ernessa.
Anessa! These creatures are the least of our worries right now. Well, one of the elders spotted Lord Vorsalon's warship over the falls.
Lord Vorsalon? What would he want from us?
That rebel must be making trouble again. We have to move every... They won't stop until they've broken through the wall! We have to protect the villagers! These woods are no longer safe. Now, come.
Well, streamer, if you thought that the nefarious... If you thought that you've seen all of the hardest skips in Ace It, you haven't. There's one skip that Yugi does not do in his run, in his world record run, and I don't do it either. It saves, I think, 15 to 20 seconds if you get it first try. And it's on Axiom City. We used to do it when the category was like more optimized, but because of like the destination minute being allowed, it isn't worth going for unless the category gets like really, really optimized again, which it already is becoming that. But what it is that, like, you can skip the spaceport. So, like, where you have to, like, help those two, like, Terracnoid dudes. And then you, like, kill the enemies, and you, like, take all these, like, ramps and stuff, which are, like, the annoying parts that always kill you. You can skip all of that.
But they are also hive minds and must be kept together for their energy.
And pretty much, like, we call it spaceport skip, and it's pretty much the same as, like, the jump on Nefarious Station, where you, like, barely make it with a hyper strike. It's like that, but 10 times harder.
We'll have to seal you inside until you recover the vessel. Are you sure?
I still remember, like, practicing it and doing it.
We have a lovely miniature golf course.
I never clip through this shit anymore.
Link into my nav. We'll stay in radio contact.
Copy that.
It sounds fun,
Operation
yeah.
Red Shirt is
So pretty much, like, the only reason Yugi doesn't do it is because there's no one to challenge him. So, like, there's no point. Because the skip is so difficult that there's no point in doing it unless there's someone, like, actively challenging your world record, pretty much. So that's why he didn't do it, because there's no one, like, challenging him for
Let's
first.
hope this vessel is worth it.
according to the chief, it's one of a kind.
But yeah, we would start doing it. Like, if I got really close to his time, or I got world record, we would probably start doing spaceport skip.
More than that, Zoni bioenergy is the most powerful resource in the omniverse.
Spaceport skip is definitely the hardest skip in the game. I think it's funny because we're like, the skip is so hard that we don't even do it. We're just like, we don't need that time save. But yeah, there's videos on it. You can also like look at old runs as well if you were curious, like what it actually looks like. But yeah, there's multiple things you have to do to even get to the spot to do it. No, fish skip is definitely fish skip is probably harder because the window's a little tight on that.
You survived? I mean, you survived.
told you he'd do it.
Well done. The vessel is yours.
One of the big I guess, okay, well, the first thing you have to do is that you have to jump onto, like, a platform, or, like, one of the moving ships. So, like, you know, there's these, like, carriages or whatever that, like, always cycle and move, like, up in the sky. You can get onto one of those that, like, flies away. And the thing about it, though, is that you're supposed to jump onto it. If you miss the jump, and the jump is weird because you have to do a swing shot fling, which are, like, they're in Todd. If you miss, like, that swing shot throw, the run's over because it doesn't respawn. So I guess that's the first thing. So if you miss that, the run's instantly dead because you can't redo it. And then if you do get that, you have to do like 4 or 5 hovers in a row. So you know, like the hovers in like Quest for Booty, how like you go into a corner and you have to like hover in a spot and then it lets you jump. You can do those in Ace It as well. And they work with the hover boots. And you have to do like 5 of those, pretty much like in a row, to get up to the spot. Okay, well, I'm not gonna get this. And then after you do that, then you do the actual jump, where you have to make it all the way over to the platform. And the jump is really, really tight. And if you miss the jump, or you die at any point during that, you spawn all the way back at the beginning of the level. It is quite literally, it's very brutal. And it takes a lot of time to practice it. Like, it takes a lot of time to even get remotely consistent at that skip. And then I should also mention that the platform that you're jumping to, you can't actually see it. So, like, when you do the jump, it spawns in as you're gliding, so you can't, like, predict it out and see, like, okay, I'm high enough or I'm low enough. It's actually crazy. Like, it sounds... like, you're pretty much combining a ton of, like, tech and skips to do one thing. So yeah, that's the gist of it, if you were curious about it. There's videos on it. Mobius made like a video on how to do it. If you can look at old runs as well. There's like any old run from like Yugi or Mobius will probably have it in there. When we used to do Xanathar as well in Lumos. But yeah, that's a hint towards the future. If you ever decided to keep running this game and got really good, you would probably have to do that skip at some point. If it like got really competitive.
I don't know. It's a big cell with some sort of containment field. Oh, it smells like my high school gym locker.
All right, maintain radio silence. I'll contact you when I'm inside.
Perfect. That's what I want. Nothing is harder than fish
Quark,
skip.
give me a status update.
I mean, there is stuff that's harder than fish skip in the series, but
Don't give up Alistair Asimov.
anything that's frame perfect is harder than fish skip.
I don't know, some rebel.
All right, well, find out what you can.
The frame perfect tricks are on like their own level. Oh shit, there's only one left again. God damn it. Never mind, we're so good. I don't like having one left there. Because, like, if you leave one left, like, they don't get trapped. So, like, if you have 2 or 3, they can, like, trap each other. So, like, they're a lot easier to stand on. But you don't want, like, you don't want more than 3. Because, like, it's just too much. Like, it's harder to stand on if there's, like, more than 3. Because they'll just, like, constantly be bumping into each other. And, like, moving and shit. Yeah, I was gonna say, I figured that would be a goal. That was like an almost flawless Vorsalon's Warship. That was really good.
The galactic map has been updated with coordinates to the Vela sector.
Now that was smooth. Let's keep it rolling with another deep space jam.
But yeah, I don't know if anyone was here when I mentioned earlier. I think it was like at the start of the stream when I did. I do want to get into like AGB for this game. Like it actually seems really fun. Yeah, what's up, Icy? Icy, we got a PB today. We got a 47. It was pretty sick. Yeah, very pog. We're 2 minutes away from world record. Our sum of best is like a 46 time. So we're getting there.
Now entering.
Ratchet, work here. I've been doing a bit of investigating, and it looks like Azimuth lives in a decommissioned mining robot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. If anyone in here has not noticed the joke of my final split name, so my final split name is called AA Meeting, which obviously stands for Alcoholics Anonymous, but Azimuth's name is Alistair Azimuth. It's like the greatest joke ever to call it that.
Quark, come in.
So I don't know, I forget
Just
where I
landed on
thought of that,
24.
but like
The
that
Fondos
that
know
that
where to
always
find
must be the
Azimuth?
final split name.
Something says
Okay,
he
game.
supposedly lives in the ruins of Fulgrim Pass.
Fulgrim Pass.
I never get that once, dude.
Alright.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
like
someone around
that's
here
like my
can point me in
greatest
the right
split name
direction.
I've ever come up
See
with.
what else you can find. I'll be in touch.
And it makes sense too because like Azimuth turns into like he turns into like a psycho and wants to kill you, so, you know, he needs it.
Ratchet, come in. One of the fungoids just told me about a race of brutal warriors who apparently hate Nefarious. They're called Agorians. I'm
Like
heading over
this?
there now to talk to them.
Quark, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Normally I'd agree with you, but the fungoids insist that I leave as soon as possible. They even paid the Agorians to come pick
How much
me
of the
up.
Great
Yes,
Clock
man.
1 out of bounds
Keep me
saves?
posted. Work out.
This game can actually eat it, dude. That Hyper Strike is so annoying. Well, it skips like practically the whole level, so it does skip a lot. It skips a lot of like talking with Sigmund and fighting enemies and stuff. I don't know exactly, but it's probably like 40 seconds probably. There we go. Camera, I swear to God. Yeah, it unfortunately does skip a lot. Like, Sigmund skip combined with the other Clank skips, it's so much time that's being saved. Like, you're practically skipping... Like, you're skipping, like, 95% of that level by doing both of those skips. You could also time it if you really wanted to. Like, do it... Like, do the speedrun way, but, like, casually. Like, the casual route with, like, all the flutters and stuff. And just see how long it is if you're curious. Because I don't know, like, the exact number. But it's quite long.
Can you stop trying to kill me for 2 seconds so we
Because
can talk?
Sigmund makes you, like, kill enemies before, like, he opens doors and stuff. And it's, like, really annoying. It takes a while. You have to kill, like, flying enemies and ground enemies and shit.
Train more before coming for me.
ACIT cutscenes look like RA cutscenes without fur rendering. Well, I mean, ACIT was when they started doing, like, more, I guess, like, movie quality style of cutscenes, so that's probably why they look a little bit more, like, they look a lot better. Yeah, 1 minute and 10 seconds. And that's without, like, the Sigmund skip stuff. And then you could just go to, like, Yugi's Run or something. I think his gold is 1 minute and 22 seconds. With Sigmund skip and with the out-of-bounds.
Now, back straight, legs bent slightly at the knee.
I think it's about a minute. I'm gonna guess you're losing a minute of time if you don't do, like, all the skips.
Wonderful. Well, take him for a spin.
I didn't have the... Okay, dude. I didn't have the boots on there for some fucking reason.
If you want to turn, just shift your weight. The boosters will take care of the rest. Ah! I see you found the accelerator.
I feel like ACIT, like, I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I feel like ACIT is one of those games where it feels really hard to get really good. Because I started learning this game in 2018, so it's a lot easier for me to, like, re-pick back up the game. But I always thought that, like, for some reason, like, the game just feels really hard to be really good at. Compared to a lot of the other future games. ACIT's probably the only future game that actually takes, like, a lot of time to be consistent, to be semi-consistent. God damn it, dude, of course. Why am I not surprised we're losing time? Wait, what is that time loss from? Actually, okay, that was probably from the Hyper Strike. I messed up that Hyper Strike like 3 times.
Ratchet, come in. I've keyed into your nav unit so we can communicate.
Copy that. So, what's in Axiom City?
A company called Pollux Industries.
Yeah, the tutorial is so long. I hate the tutorial.
Database of every obsidian.
I don't know how long it is, but I just know it's long. And it's awful. Yeah, Acet loves fucking you over in the beginning. The first, like, quarter of the game can be, like, really brutal if you don't have, like, a lot of practice. Like, Great Clock 1, Borsalon's Warship can be really bad. Even, like, Zolar can be, like, kind of sus. Because there's, like, a couple jumps that can be kind of tricky. But yeah, the first, like, quarter, because then the first quarter ends with, like, Torin, pretty much. But yeah, that first set of levels are just like... They can be very, very annoying. And then it kind of chills out a little bit after that, because then you have like the Battleplex. And like the levels do get like a little bit easier as you go, but then it gets hard again at the end. But yeah, Great Clock 1 I feel like is probably the biggest like roadblock, just in general. Like, a majority of your resets will be on that level. Because you just lose so much time if you don't know how to do any of the skips.
Probably for the same reason Borsalon is.
Ratchet! I'm glad you're here! I could use a little help.
Of course. When in doubt, I messed that up.
You made it. Come on.
Attention employees. I have just learned that the Nazis have infiltrated our company.
Oh my god, that's cringe.
But as a precaution, please have your lunch money ready to hand over. In the event of unfair retribution, we have medical teams on stand.
I hate that skip. That skip right there is like, oh my god, I hate it. It's just annoying as shit. I used to fuck it up like a lot. I think when I ran the game like half a year ago or something, that skip, I would lose every run to that skip. I had to practice it for like a couple of hours before I was like, okay. Because you can slip back into bounds really, really easily. But yeah, I think that first jump is the most annoying. You can't... It doesn't work if Ratchet is holding on to the front of, like, the wall. It has to be on the edge. Because, like, you won't get thrown out of bounds. So it has to be on the side. And then that jump, double jump, can be a little bit tricky. The double jump can be tricky, but if you do get the double jump, you just don't do anything after that. So then, like, you don't press any buttons, and the game will push you onto a piece of collision on top of, like, the building you're on. And then from there, you do all, like, the movement. The movement's quite annoying, because, like, the platforms... Like, the platform you go to for the first, like, big jump, the reason I stand on the edge of it like that is because if you move any further, you will clip back in bounds, because there's a room on the other side of that. So you have to only stand on that edge. And then after that, you do another weird jump, and yeah, it's just hell, pretty much. It saves a lot of time over, like, doing the part normally, but it can be quite annoying. you've decided not to do that if you're on a good pace, yeah. That's also something you don't really need to get the time that you want to get.
Hurry, while it's vulnerable.
That's the good thing about going for like sub-hour, is if there's certain tricks that are just like way too hard, you realistically don't even have to do them. Like you could just swap out stuff and be like, okay, well I'll do this skip, and I should still be able to get it, but that means that I have to do this skip instead, or whatever. This level can eat my ass.
Copy that. See you there.
Damn it. The time I'm losing. Jesus, I lost like 10 seconds to that level.
Ratchet?
Now entering Vilac sector.
Also, I really hope an open world Ratchet game happens. I don't know why. I think that would be awesome.
My heart is a fire. Cold.
Like the idea of like doing any, like of having like, let's say like 15 to 20 planets and being able to do any of them in any order you want with like full open world space exploration.
That was incredible.
Just sounds like so cool. And I can only assume that they'll probably do that at some point. Because, like, Insomniac has been, like... They've been testing the open world type formula for Ratchet for, like, a little bit. Like, Acet has the open world space. Rift Apart has, like, a couple open world levels. Like, actually, no, it just has Savali. Savali is a completely open world level that just has missions that you have to go to. And, of course, like, even, like, as far back as Rack 2... they've had, like, slightly open world levels. And also, I kind of think, like, imagine what a speedrun would be like of an open world Ratchet game. Like, what would that be like? Like, that'd be weird. But the possibilities would be insane for, like, the orders of, like, what you could be doing.
General, come in.
Which is why I think it would be so interesting.
I see them. They're Valkyries, expert pilots who work for Nefarious. I'll lose them in the asteroid belt. You just head for Lumos. Valkyrie, attack!
Copy that, Captain. Fusion cannons armed.
Valkyrie, move in and take him out.
Copy that. All right, ladies. You heard the captain. Captain is down! I repeat, Captain is down!
There's still a bunch of games I need to finish as well. Like, I haven't played Horizon in a bit, and I still have to play that.
Ratchet, Ratchet, come in. Are you out there?
And I have to finish Cult of the Lamb as
How are
well.
things with the Agorians?
Not so good. Somehow they got...
Oh my god, what the fuck? Camera. I love the camera, dude. The camera can just suck it, honestly. It's so annoying. The camera went in a completely weird direction, and I just couldn't jump into that. So guys, I'll probably be seeing Minions Rise of Gru tomorrow. I'm really excited. Oh, nice. Oh, nice, dude. Eat my ass, game. Okay, we're gonna lose all of our time, which kind of sucks. I love it when this section just, like, screws you over. Why did that... Dude, this game is jank. This section is being awful. That was sus. Okay, well, I'm gonna lose time on this for sure. Slow. I'm definitely losing time. I got stuck on someone and the bomb level was terrible. Which is really unfortunate that it was bad during this level. Yeah, look at that. God damn it. Shit. That skip is sometimes just not nice to me.
Containment generator alpha deactivated. Containment generator beta deactivated. Containment generator gamma deactivated.
Ratchet, the release levers Ratchet, what are you doing?
Relax. Rescue missions are kind of my thing. Now, how do I lower the containment?
They're not gonna let us off this. Looks like they locked down the hangar bay door. Cover me while I hack the terminal. Ratchet, use the turret! I don't believe it. Correspond's entire flight log is on here. I've downloaded the data to my navigator. Give me just a few moments. Got it. Opening hangar bay doors now.
Okay.
Thanks for saving an old wombat,
See
Ratchet.
what this is. Okay. Nice. Lot of gold on that. We are at a... Dude, our sum of best is 101. Isn't that insane? 101.57 sum of best.
Ratchet, we do not have a lot of time. Destroying the Armada will not keep Nefarious away from the clock for long.
Chief Zahn Gribnak. Oh, if only Zahn had been here to defend us against Argos. Guess you can't change the past.
Attention, miserable creatures.
You have to help us. The Aquarians kidnapped it and Archie.
What are you doing out of the ship?
Oh, come on. Okay, well, that was slow.
Commander Argos is trying to flood the valley. We have to get to the top of the floodgate. Think I have an idea. Have to find
This
someone
is
who
not
makes
very
sense.
good.
I do not understand.
I missed like 2 cycles on the Hydra tanks.
Trust me.
Divert kill squads to the Arundai floodgate. Drown the settlers. It shall be so, Commander Argos.
What were the chances?
Please go back in. He's the Butcher of Bernilius. Holy shit. I love the Dragonian needle torture part.
The vanguards will remember that.
If you find any battery bots, just toss them into these charging stations. That should power up the Versa fuses. We've got full power! Alright.
Okay. Altimeter, thruster.
I'm gonna lose time. I think I might lose all my time here.
The instruction manual.
See? Nothing to it. And now the booster.
That is the radio.
Hold on, I'll just... Go. That knob wasn't supposed to pop off, was it?
Why do I even bother?
Okay, well the run's mostly dead, but if I get this first try, it'll still be alive. Well, pretty much if I have a really good Neffy, if I get a really good Neffy station, then this'll be pretty good.
The nefarious space station.
Alright, I have to ask...
Here we are. The final
Okay.
showdown between good and evil. Can you smell that? That's drama, baby.
I smell something, and it's definitely not drama.
Hey, look on the bright side. At least we're not being squished to death by the pistons.
Compactor initiated. Prepare to be compacted.
Prepare it to be compacted. Okay, we gotta show the Nurse Shannon close-up for the fans.
Impressive. Muscles aching.
This is mandatory for runs. You have to do this. You gotta get the close-up of Nurse Shannon.
Blockage detected in trash compactor 714. Shutting down compactor.
See, overall this is a bad run that might end up being really good.
Technology. I just made you my... That one was a little too close.
We should do gear.
Troopers will be
Wait,
here
what's
any
gear?
moment. We need to keep moving.
The maintenance sector is crawling with nefarious... How did they not fall for that?
Oh my god, game. Ah, okay. Yeah, we should. Oh no. That was fucking slow, dude. This is a slow run now, guys. This isn't a speed run.
Yes, sir. Where are you, Lawrence? Yes, sir. How may I be of assistance?
Time for phase 3. When we get to the hub, I'll distract the guards while you gain access to the Hypernova defense laser.
Got it. How do I do that?
I'm not 100% on that one, but I'm sure you'll think of something. Just remember.
Yo, what's up,
keep it on the
Skunk?
low, low.
Thanks for the good luck. You're here just in time for the back half of the run.
Nothing to see here.
We're -3 right now, so we're not doing so hot, but we should save a lot of time on this split.
Annihilate him!
All hail, Dr. Nefarious.
Dr. Nefarious! You didn't have to come.
IGT, we're gonna save a lot. Well, actually both.
Sir is quite capable
We're gonna
of
save
reading the
good on
debris.
both.
Say, would you like to test it out?
Take him away!
Yes, the defense laser is fine and ready, sir. Excellent, sir. An excellent shot. Don't worry, sir. That component is completely replaceable. Excellent, sir.
Where are you, Lawrence?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait a minute, what? Is there still a rock?
Excellent shooting, sir. The landing platform.
Fuck me.
Sir, how may I be of assistance?
In the meantime,
Take him to the brig!
Sakurita!
Oh my god, no way.
What is the meaning of Sir Dr. Nefarious?
Fuck me, dude. This is actually really tragic. This is so tragic, actually. Dude, I got the big jump, like, literally first try, okay? And then I fucked up, like, the easiest part.
Access the elevator.
So this could have, like, golded. But, yeah. Yeah, that could have golded. Which kind of sucks.
Attention, Starship Signature 9099 Delta. Have just arrived at landing platform Zulu. All fueling pods. Please initiate fueling sequence.
Lawrence must have flown back here to pick up Nefarious. We have to get to that target before it leaves for the Great Car.
Fueling sequence.
Must be Lawrence's. I've been waiting a long
Why are we saying glitching? Why are we saying glitching?
fall back to the outer
Guys, we're not
perimeter.
glitching.
Let no damage befall our ship.
I can't believe that time loss was actually so annoying.
That was luck. Lawrence! Initiate hypernova defense laser.
Right away, sir. Stand clear.
Some hero you turned out to be. You're nothing. The miserable worm who got lucky. It'll take more than that to stop me. Lawrence, atomize Ratchet and
Lawrence. I don't think I have any more, like, insane time saves, so...
You're unmatched this time, Ratchet. Do something, Lawrence!
Yes, sir. Activating autopilot.
Activating autopilot.
Disengage autopilot.
This is all his fault. He left me no choice.
He's headed for the Orvis chamber! Sir, you have
Out
to
of
stop
my...
him!
Stay out of my way, Clank! I don't want to kill you, but I will if I have to. Miserable, heartless, soulless
What are you
woman.
doing? The scary demon Lombax in your arms with a planter!
Is it so much to ask that the great and powerful Zoni bent... I'm sorry, Ratchet.
You're doing it, sir!
I've
Just
come
keep
too
going!
far to fail now!
General, what are you doing?
Correcting a mistake! The Lombaxes are coming home! With or without your help! Try this!
Ratchet, look out!
General, you have to stop this! You can't change the past!
Can't! Ha! Never could let go of consequence, could you? I can't let you get in the way!
Ratchet, we cannot let him touch that lever.
Okay, let's close this out.
Planning systems for temporal shift.
I didn't want it to be like this!
Quantum tunneling initiated.
Brother, stay up there! So straight!
Warning.
Yoink! Yoink skip, guys. Yoink skip always prevails.
What are you doing?
It's not working!
Why isn't it working?
Because it's not a time machine, Alice!
Guys, we just yoink it.
You get to alter time, only keep
30 seconds until total system failure.
So sorry. No. Let me. What are you gonna do? Take care of yourself.
That was good. Okay, I'm actually kind of pissed about the Nefarious Station. I lost so much time because the whatchamacallit, the you being tiny nefarious, I messed that up so bad. That part is so easy. Oh yeah, thanks for the GG, Mr. Streamer. We're witnessing just tons of PBs. Got 2 PBs now. 2 peanut butters.
Brave thing, Ratchet. You should be proud.
Okay, what do we think this one is? This run, overall, the execution was a lot better, especially on Nefarious Station. The end was bad, but we'll need to worry about that.
Well, looks like there's just one more thing to fix.
Timekeeper restored.
I'll leave you two.
Oh yeah, Great Clock was bad. Solar was bad.
Take care of yourself, pal.
Everything else was... Oh yeah, Agorian Battleplex was god-awful. That's right. I forgot I lost like 20 seconds there. Yeah, I lost 20 seconds on Battleplex. That's free. Holy shit, 20 seconds on Battleplex? That's free time save.
I am sorry.
sufficiently blew your mind? Let that just roll around for a bit. Oh, now, come, find me in the Corvus sector, and let us end what we began. Vorsalon out.
I drink too much water. I had to go to the bathroom again. Yeah, it's still a 47. What was the other run? Wasn't it like it was a 47-57? This run was a 47-28. So a small improvement. This was actually really close to being like a 46. Okay, so now we contemplate. Do we do more? Do we do more? Or do we play the lambs? I still have to take care of my lambs today. Okay, wait. Where in the stream was this at?